Hi everybody, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be opening 50 packs, 50, of Obsidian Flames in my quest for Charizard. I'm going to be opening 50 packs, I've already of Obsidian Flames in my quest for Charizard. I just opened 2 booster boxes and I counted 50. The reason being I didn't want to go through 2 booster boxes altogether. That would take quite some time. I don't want it to be an obnoxiously long video. So I chose 50. That would take seems like a nice number. So let's get right into it. And the quest today is to see how many Charizards I can get in 50 packs. So let's get right into it. And the quest today still playing around with angles, as you can see. 50 packs. Trying to figure out the best. Still playing around with angles of this camera, where it's not too much in the way, but it can still see. So still trial and error for sure. Not too much in the way. So and I did get a shipment of some newer stuff. Still trial and error for sure. See, this is still a rough angle. And I did get a shipment of still gonna have to play around with it. My wrist doesn't bend like that. So let's see. Let's try this. So still gonna have to play around with it. Higher. Wrist doesn't bend like that. So let's see. Let's try this. A little bit this way. Let's go higher. And then up. And let's see how this works for us. This way. Let's flip this over a little bit. Cool. Let's see how this works for us. So, trying to remember what it was that I got. I don't even remember. And then I got some 151 coming in the not too distant future. And then I got some 151 coming in the not too distant future. Angle. Is it going to be able to focus? Yeah, this is a little bit better. Alright. Still a work in progress. I tried the complete front, and it was just super zoomed. Still a work in progress. Couldn't see a whole lot. I tried the complete front, and it was might try to migrate it a little bit closer, and a little bit lower. Might try to migrate it. We shall see. A little bit closer, and a little bit lower next time. I'm still playing around with the lighting and stuff. Each video it'll get a little bit better and a little bit better until I have it exactly the way I want it. Each video it'll get a little bit better. So we'll still take any hits. I mean, so far not so good. But yeah, the goal is we'll still take any hits. Specifically, just because there are 4 different versions. I own 2 so far, but I want to see if I can get 4 different versions. I doubt in 50 packs that I can. So far, but I want to see if that would be amazing if it was possible. That I can, but got a nice. That would be amazing if it was possible. Nice artwork there. I'll have to make sure that I set it to be this top light brighter. It was just kind of washing me out a little bit, so make sure that I set it to be. Play around with it. This top light brighter. It was just kind of washing. Anyways, other than the Charizards, let me know in the comments below. What is your favorite card of this set? Anyways, is it a white? Other than the Charizards, let me know in the comments below. What is your favorite card of this? Is it a white? Artisan artwork is pretty cool. Is it a supporter? That Artisan artwork is pretty cool. Yeah, it doesn't want to focus. Come on, might have focus again. Let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't want to focus. It's like that movie. Oh, it was right there. There we go. It's like that movie Finding Nemo. where I can't remember the turtle's name, but he's like, dude, focus. I think the problem is I think it's trying to focus on the packs because those are crystal clear. He's like, dude, focus. I think the problem is I think it's trying to focus on the packs because those are crystal. As you can see in the background, still working on the office, trying to decide exactly how I want to set that up. As you can see in the background, still working on the office, trying to decide exactly. It's getting there slowly but surely. Let me move these a little bit out of the way. Maybe it won't try so hard to focus. It's getting there slowly but surely. Yeah, there we go. Let me move these a little bit out of the way. Maybe it won't try so hard to focus on them. No, still focusing on them. Focus on the cards, camera. Let me just completely take them out of the frame and see. Focus on the cards, camera. Let me just completely take them out of the frame and see. There we go. Now we're focused again. Alright. There we go. Now we're focused again. Alright. Work in progress. Sometimes it's hard to tell exactly how it'll go until you're in the middle of it. Work in progress. Sometimes it's I'm not a hard to tell exactly how it'll go until you're in the middle of it. I definitely will be, but I'm not adjusting a huge fan of this angle. So I definitely. See, I just don't want the camera in the frame with me. Let's see here. See, I just don't want the camera in the frame with me. How does this work? That's much better. So let me tilt you all. How does this work? That's much better. There. So let me tilt. Oh, it looks like you all. There we go. Focus. Alright, cool. There. Oh, it looks like so far not much luck. Alright, cool. Apparently the 50 out of 72 so far was not the right 50 out of 72. Apparently the 50 out of 72 was not the right 50 out of 72. Ooh. I do like this guy. He's just, I don't know, cute. Cute and kind of mean looking, I guess. Cute and kind of mean looking. Interesting combo, I suppose. But at least, I don't know, we're kind of simmering. So. Interesting combo, I suppose. Let's get this heat turned up. At least, I don't know, we're kind of simmering. So let's get this heat turned up. Alright. I got a good feeling though. I'm expecting some good stuff. I got a good feeling today. I mean it. I got a good feeling. Definitely put my blood into setting this video up. You can see on my nose, maybe not. Put my blood into when I was opening these booster boxes, I managed to cut my nose. So as I went to take care of that, I then managed to poke myself in the eye. So that says to take care of that, I gotta have a good look today, right? So it's gotta mean something. I gotta have a good look. Can't have that for nothing. It's gotta mean something. Can't have that for nothing. So anyways, some updates. Finally have all the equipment I need here, as far as I know, to be able to start doing some sound and transitions. Finally have all the equipment I need here. By sound I mean like background to be able to start doing some sound and transitions and doesn't help I just cut my sound. I mean like so I'm gonna start playing around with that to make the content a little bit more interesting. So I'm going to start playing around with that to make content a little bit more interesting. Dynamic. So excited about that. I guess special effects. Dynamic. So excited about that. And I am going to kind of just blast through the bulk. I mean, you can kind of see the artwork. I'm trying to spread it out as much as I can while being quick about it. But I mean, our goal is spread it out as much as I can while being quick about it on the bulk. But I mean, our goal is I always thought it was cool, so we won't spend too much time on the bulk. And one of my good friends too pulled an artisan, one of the gold ones. But he got an error version, which is pretty cool. Artisan. So I want to say it was this corner. But he got actually wasn't cut. It was like a perfect rectangular corner. So I mean, nothing actually wasn't super awesome, but still pretty cool to just have a card that was missing just one cut. That's the strange part. It wasn't one side, not the left or the bottom. It was just a single corner, and there's no sort of like crimp or anything to indicate like it just didn't slice through. Sort of like a crimp or anything. Simply, the queen again. To indicate like it wasn't cut for whatever reason. It just simply. The queen again. It is really cool artwork. Wasn't cut for whatever reason. Let me just throw it at myself. It is really cool artwork. Let me just throw it at myself. Nope. So we are still a little bit under a third of the way there. So I still have some hope. It's not over till it's over. Still a little bit under a third. But I wish I still have whatever good stuff is coming our way. It's not over till it's over. At least kind of comes our way. But I wish focus. Whatever good stuff is coming our way. Up with the camera today. At least kind of comes. I think it's focusing on the word Pokemon in the background. Camera today. There we go. I think it's focusing on the Pokemon in the background. Houndour full art. Cute little one. Houndour. A bunch of little Houndour. I feel like the word or the name, whatever you want to call it, Houndour, is singular and plural. I feel like the word Houndours, having a bunch of them on the card, is singular and plural. Like so, I don't know why. Having a bunch of them on the card, but it seems like some Pokemon you can naturally pluralize. I don't know why. The word. But it seems like some Pokemon plural, but it seems like pluralize. The word. You just can't. I mean, which make plural. You know, in real life, it's true too, right? Like, I mean, you know, in real life, it's true too, right? Deer. Like, it's not deers. Come on, we gotta start heating up. It's not deers. Now is the time to shine. Come on. At least I figured out how to stop freezing, so that's a start. That took a while, and I needed some help from somebody far more experienced with this kind of equipment than myself. But now that that's done, somebody far more experienced. Like I said, all kind of equipment, small incremental improvements until we get to where we're going. Now that that's done, like I said, all small incremental improvements until we get to where we're going. I need to move these over here. Ooh, Palafin. That's a cool looking card. Very cool. So far, probably my favorite artwork of the day so far. Very cool. Also, for curiosity's sake, let me know in the comments below. Because I don't know how to set up a poll yet. But for curiosity's sake, let me know whether you care to see the comments or comments. Because there are people that'll count out, the good stuff. Whether you care here, maybe the comments or comments. Because there are people that'll, count that out right to the good stuff. Yeah, and that way they can just get right to the good stuff. So let me know in the comments below whether or not you want to see the so let me know in the comments below whether or not you want to see the what you would consider both. So basically the comments on comments. I think it's 5 because of the code card and the energy in this series. So, because it certainly would allow me to go through more packs in search of hits. But it certainly would allow me to go through here because you want to see, the artwork of the set. That's also good information for me to have. So, I can't make everybody happy, but if the majority of people lean one way or the other, I can't make no problem, but shifting the majority of people lean one way or the other. Like I said, let me know in the comments below. No problem. Maybe I'll be able to figure out how to set up a poll. So if I remember. Like I said, let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll be able to figure out how to set up a poll. Poppy. Ooh. And I can't remember for the life of me the name of the Pokemon she is napping on. Can't remember for the life of me the name of the Pokemon she is napping on. These dogs. If you like a quiet household, don't get small dogs. They do not go hand in hand. Of course, there are exceptions to the rule. Somebody somewhere will be like, "Oh, I have this dog, and he's so quiet." Like, I get it. There's exceptions, but in general, I've owned many big dogs and 2 small dogs. I get it. And nothing has barked more than. In general, I've owned many big dogs and 2 small dogs, and nothing has barked more than these 2 small dogs. They. Heck, even my cat was yelling at me in the beginning of this video because he wanted to get in the office. Like, he's a cat and he jumps so high, but the baby gate that I have apparently creates like he's a cat force field so for whatever room the baby is up on. And creates cat's like, oh, it's too tall for me. Like, I can't jump 2.5 feet, but I can jump on top of a fridge. Like, oh, it's too tall for me. Like, I can't jump 2.5 feet, but I can jump on top of a fridge. We'll just sit outside of wherever the baby gate is and just scream. We'll just sit outside of wherever the baby gate is and just scream. And for those of you that play Pokemon Go, what date is this? The 3rd today. And for those of you that play Pokemon Go, tomorrow or a couple of days now, it could be Tuesday or Wednesday. The next gen of Pokemon start to release. So that's exciting if it was getting kind of boring catching the same ones over and over. But start to release. So excited for that. Exciting. It is one of my more favorite generations. Excited for that because it is one of my more favorite generations. And Pokemon in general has announced they are going to start slowing down. their video game content release has announced they've been throwing 1 to 2 games at us per year in the last several years. And if you've watched anybody streaming the most recent games per year, they are so glitchy. The quality is gone because they're just trying to force them out onto the public. So they are so glitchy. The quality is gone because they're just trying to force them out. So they announced that they're going to slow down their production in order to improve the quality, which I totally am all for. I mean, it was years between the first gen and the second gen, and between the second gen and the third gen. And then after that, it was like a gen a year, or every 2 years. And in the meantime, they would do like a remake, like Sun and Moon, and then Ultra Sun and Moon, or something like that. And then in the meantime, they would do like they just kept redoing remake, like over and over. Sun and Moon, and then Ultra Sun and Moon, or something like that. And just it's time. I agree with whoever is in charge of making that decision. I would rather have, you know, 1 game a year, or a year and a half, or even 2 years, but have it be so much. I would rather add in some more features, 1 game a year, or a year and a half, a little bit more plot, make the open world make more sense, and include more Pokemon in general. Like, make the open world. There's what, 800-ish Pokemon now, and each game has like. There's 100 that spawn 800-ish Pokemon now, and each game has like 100 that come out with better quality stuff. 200. Go from there. I mean, look at like Skyrim. Skyrim took forever to make, and we're 10 years in. People are still playing it like crazy and modding it, and took forever to make, and we're 10 years in, people are still playing like crazy and modding. People go back to it all the time. At least they did announce, I'm excited that they are finally, really and truly working on the next gen of that. That they are, we'll see. Finally, really and truly working on the next gen of that. Releases. But we'll see. What I'm hearing, it's like going to be 2025 that releases. Packs are getting a little bit easier to open, because that happens when you open thousands, but it does seem like every generation open, because that happens when you seems to just be crimped a little bit differently, or glued a little bit differently, and then it takes kind of a while just to get used to, you know, what crimped a little bit differently, or glued a little bit differently, and then it takes kind of a while. So we are over halfway through these packs, and very little luck so far, honestly. So, so we are over halfway. All the good stuff must be in the final stack of 3, because it's Varoom. The amount of hits is far lower than usual, and not just Charizard hits, I mean just in general. So the amount of hits is far lower than usual, and not just Charizard hits, so just in general. The rates for what is in a box just don't match up to this. Unless it's in the 22-ish packs that I didn't select. What is in a box? Who knows? Just don't match up to this. Unless it's in the 22-ish packs that I didn't select. I just have to open them up just to open them up. So if all the good stuff doesn't slap us by the end of this, I have to open them up just to open them up. Okay. So there we go. If all the good stuff doesn't slap us by the end of this. I don't know if you could hear that or not, but cat's screaming in the background. Ooh, double hitter. I don't know if you can hear that. Full art, so basic yet so detailed. Double hitter. So strange, but Clef of Full Art, almost looks like Clef is so detailed. Because in person it almost looks like a hint of green, but it's probably not. And then Toad's cool. Almost looks like EX. It's a hint of green, but it's probably not.
And then Toad's cool.
See, I guess that's a perfect example of them just throwing content at us. Like, just remaking Pokemon now and Alolan forms and Galarian forms and all that. It's like, oh, well, we can't think of anything new, so we'll just make an island appear out of nowhere and things have morphed on that island. We can't think of anything new, so we'll just make an island appear out of nowhere and things have morphed on that island for random reasons. But some of them, I do have to say, some of them are very cool. Some of them are very cool. Some of there are some that I like some more than their original forms. Some of them there are some that I like definitely heating up now. Original forms. That's nice artwork. Ooh, Pidgeot. Definitely heating up. Definitely heating up now. That's nice artwork. Definitely. We are on the final stack. And honestly, the RNG has not been with us on these Charizards. This is so far the worst 50 packs of Charizard. Has not been with us. I don't know why. Like it just is numerically doesn't add up. 50 packs to get Charizard. This is one of the ones that I am looking forward to numerically coming out in Pokemon Go over the next few days. This is one of the ones these starters go back to feeling more coming out in Pokemon Go over the next few days. Startery. I don't really know how to explain my opinion. Go back to feeling more startery. I don't really know how to explain my opinion, but like Paldean Wooper, my opinion, cooler than normal Wooper. There's a little bit more detail. I like the color scheme better, with the exception of shiny normal Wooper. A little bit more detail. I like the color scheme because Wooper is an axolotl. And I used to have a pink axolotl. So I am. Wooper is an axolotl. I swear that better not be another recipe. I used to have a pink axolotl. Ooh, so at least it is the good one. I swear that they're definitely heating up now for sure. It is the good one. Much better artwork. Vespiquen with the definitely Terra crown now for sure. Much better artwork. Vespiquen with the definitely Terra now. It's been hit. Definitely heating up now. It's been hit. Maybe I should just move my face over to the opposite side of the screen because it seems to want to focus lower down here. I should just move my face over to the opposite side of the screen because it seems to want to focus. I like the forest background. This feels very Naruto-esque almost. I like the maybe a little bit of like secret inspiration there. If you know, you know. If you don't, I don't really know how to explain it. Maybe a little bit of like secret inspiration there. If you know, you know. If you don't, I don't. At least not without getting into a whole anime series that if you don't know would take just forever. At least not without getting into a whole anime series that if you don't know would take just forever. Ice Cube EX. It's very Ice Cube EX. Very cool looking. It's like got Ice Cube here and the whole little I don't know. Very cool looking. It's like got Ice Cube here. Is that how you say it? A whole little on its head. Candelabra? Is that can't really tell. But it is really cool. Very basic artwork, but very detailed at the same time. And I think that's kind of the theme of this generation. Very basic artwork, but very detailed. Super kind of crazy detailed on some cards and very basic but detailed on others. Crazy detailed on some cards and very basic but detailed on others. See, it just focuses so much better right here. So maybe the next video I'll try the same thing, angle it a little bit better, and then just move my face to the opposite side. So much better right here. So maybe the next video I'll try the same thing, angle it a little bit better, and then just move my face to the opposite side of the screen. Melmetal EX. I do like they made the EXs like a star foil. I do like it's kind of a nice change of pace, like a star foil. It's kind of a nice change of pace. Ooh, rhyme. See, very basic artwork, yet very detailed at the same time. See, very basic. We are hot now, though. Detailed at the same time. We are just getting hit. Show me hot now, though. Charizards. We are just getting hit. Show me the Charizards. Coming down to the wire, this Charizard quest is not going so well. Got a lot of good stuff, for sure, but we are batting 1,000 on our Charizard. Got a lot of good stuff, for sure, but we are batting 1,000 on our Charizard quest. Maybe cutting my nose and poking myself in the eye was a sign, but not the sign I thought it might be. Maybe cutting my nose and poking myself in the eye was a sign, but not the sign I thought it might be. Alright, we have what looks like 5 packs left. So, come on RNG, give us at least one Charizard. I mean, I've gotten at least one Charizard. Come on, RNG. Per box. For every box that I've gone through so far. So with a box and a half, I figured we would do all right. Per box. For every box that I've gone through so far. So with a box and a half, I figured we would do all right. Yes. RNG wise, we're doing all right, but Charizard wise, this RNG box and a half we're doing all right, but Charizard wise, this box and a half is a big F. Man, it is a Vespa Queen day. All of these could have been Charizards. I could have had so many Charizards. Vespa Queen day. All of these could have been Charizards. I should call this video the hunt for Vespa Queens. I could have had so many Charizards. Make it look like this was intentional, but I should call this video the hunt for Vespa Queens. But I do need to come up with a good title for this video, because the hunt for Charizards would almost feel like false advertising. But I do need to come up with RNG that we've had. The hunt for Charizards would almost feel like false advertising at the RNG that we've had. It's just crazy. Somebody somewhere is opening a booster box right now and got like 5 Charizards just because somebody somewhere is opening a booster box right now and got like 5 Charizards just because mine was not so lucky. Silly full art Pidgey with just Gust, which is really hard to see based off the artwork that they chose. Silly full art Pidgey with just Gust, and which is really hard to see based off the artwork that they chose. And then Rhydon EX. Alright, 2 packs left. And after a double hitter, we'll see. Alright, 2 packs left. And after a double hitter, we'll see. So many Togekisses and Entei. So many Togekisses and Entei. Oh, that was the most depressing Charizard quest. I gotta say, 0 out of 50. That number just doesn't add up. But I gotta say, 0 out of 50. Let's see. That number just doesn't add up. But 2. Let's see. 1, 3, 4 Vespa Queens. That could have been 4 Charizards. It could have been 3, but 4 Vespa Queens. That could have been. That's just how the dice roll sometimes. So I will do, I think, one more video of Paldea Evolved. That's just how the dice roll sometimes. So and then I will start to get into one more video. Just kidding. Obsidian Flames. See, they throw content at us so fast it's hard to keep up. But just kidding. Obsidian Flames. See, they throw content at us so fast it's hard to keep up. And then shift to the next product. Always on to the next, right? So let me know, comments below, what your favorite pull of the day was. Always on to the next, right? So let me know, comments below, what your favorite pull of the day was. I think that's probably my favorite pull of the day. I really like this Love of Room. So, as always, have a good one.